What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And today we're here with some Pirate Rumble action, and today we're going to be using the brand new Sugo Fest exclusive, or should I say Pirate Rumble Sugo Fest exclusive ENEL version 2. Now, when I pulled this guy, we used him on stream. This was the team that the stream kind of came up with, and you know, we were kind of bouncing around ideas. You guys might be saying, why is Kaido on the team? I've talked about it extensively, but Kaido is a very self-sufficient character. He himself gives himself a lot of buffs already, so it doesn't really matter too much that the other team doesn't really support him that well. It's based around the side characters, and we have Kaido on the team just because he is an absolute monster. But in today's video, we're mainly focusing in on ENEL. So let's go ahead and talk about his abilities in Pirate Rumble first before we actually jump into the video today. So you can see that he's actually classified as a supporter style unit, which is interesting. For the first Pirate Rumble legend that they debuted, he's classified as a supporter, interestingly enough. But his ability, so his regular passive in the game in Pirate Rumble says side characters get level 5 defense and level 5 speed, and for the first 40 seconds of the battle, slasher characters on the enemy side of the field get level 5 CT reduction. This is a phenomenal Rumble ability, and if you partner it up with the brand newly released Pirate Rumble Rare Recruit Rebecca and Toy Soldier, those two characters together nerf slashers so hard that if you are running a slasher team, you want to avoid ENEL teams at all costs because they are just ridiculously powerful. So this is a great Rumble ability to start things off. His special on a 17 CT will target all enemies for a 1.1 times attack, and he targets Psi-type teammates for level 3 defense and level 5 speed for 17 seconds. So it's nice. He targets all enemies, guaranteed to hit every single enemy, which is great. It's not that much damage, but you know, it's damage nonetheless, and you get a bit of buff from that as well. So there's lots to love about this ENEL, and he partners up really well with some of the other side characters that you're going to be seeing in this video today, such as Law, who gives CT reduction, which means ENEL is going to be able to launch his special very quickly. We've obviously got Roger, who probably one of the best, you know, Pirate Rumble units you can use. We've also got Germa 66, which is a very, very interesting unit as well, and of course Kelgara Noland on the bench. But let's go ahead and jump into some matches and see how we go today. So first thing is first, we're going to go ahead and take on a full-on defensive slasher team. Now, this one is a little bit more defensive than some of the other ones that I've taken on. Normally, you'd see Kizaru on the team instead of the ENEL that you see. ENEL, I actually found out today, is actually a rainbow passive. Like, he gives defense to all characters. I actually thought it was only for int characters, but that just further goes to show how good ENEL is. It is a bit weird, though, because ENEL only gets that buff if there's 6 or less enemies, or 6 or less characters on your team. So I think that ENEL should have definitely been on the bench. Very, very weird choice, honestly. But Otama is also scary. If she gets heals off, it's going to be very, very annoying to take down. But let's see how our team performs against a defensive slasher team. I'm very, very excited to see how this plays out. And we played against some very strong teams today on stream, and it was quite impressive how good this team actually was. So let's have a look. Look at these buffs to start things off. And of course, the enemies get reduced CT. So we should be able to launch, you know, our ENEL and our Roger before they get a chance to attack. It would be nice if that is able to happen. Unfortunately, of course, the law only gives CT reduction to side characters, and here is ENEL with his first attack, giving buffs to speed and defense to our side characters. Of course, Roger is almost ready to go. Kaido is going to come in like a beast. Unfortunately, he just attacked before his CT was up. 2,500 fixed damage to 3 enemies, plus paralysis given to one of those as well. We've got Roger already coming in, and we already knock out one of his characters. Who was it? It was the ENEL, which makes sense. So he's going to go ahead and use Shanks here, which does buff his defense. So he's going to get a little bit of defense from that, but Otama coming in is always scary. We want to try and knock out Otama as soon as possible. Odin always does a lot of damage, but, you know, Germa taking a lot of those hits there, which is fine. We get Law coming in now, which does go ahead and knock out the Dofi, which is very good for us. And at this point, we just win. Like, there's pretty much nothing he can do. Kaido's going to reduce his defense and do so much damage against him. Look at that damage, though, man. Like, how do you compete with that? You know, slashers just do not compete at this point. They don't have the defense values to stop the power that we have. Joe's is going to come in and try and do some stuff, but it's a little too late for that. Plus, we get some damage reduction off because of the passive of ENEL as well. He reduces damage taken from int by 30%. So, you know, if you come up against an int slasher, then ENEL's just going to absolutely kick him to the curb. But there we go. First team down. Slasher team completed. So we're going to go ahead and find another different team now and see what we can find and see how this team performs against a different variation team. Alright, so here we have a very scary team. Now, if you are coming up against a team similar to this in Pirate Rumble, you want to avoid it at all costs. This is pretty much almost unit for unit the exact same quick team that I normally run. This is a very, very scary team to deal with, especially against Kaido and Queen. You got the Tesoro to lower your CT on your side, and then you've also got Kuzan who hits like a truck when he comes in. So I'm really worried about this one, but this is just going to see how does this team perform against arguably the best team in Pirate Rumble right now. And look, it is kind of a shame that we are only able to fit these amount of characters. It would be nice if we could fit like even just one additional Pirate Rumble unit on our team. If I did have the Rebecca Toy Soldier, I would put them on instead of Germa, and then it'd free up a lot of space to put in another Pirate Rumble unit. But let's see how we go here. Enel already getting an attack off, but it doesn't do that much damage because of their health and their defense. Enel's going to get his attack load, which is not a big problem. We want to definitely take down Bellamy as soon as possible though, because he's going to health cut plus reduce defense. We nearly had Kaido being able to launch there, and look, Enel's about to attack again, and he's nearly got his CT fully up. That's actually crazy. It would have been nice if we could have got a good cycle going on there. Roger's going to come in and debuff them a little bit, which is good. Laura's also ready to go, so we get some fixed damage off. It would be nice to take down the Bellamy and the Ivankov. Unfortunately not, so we're going to get some more attack down in our team there, so Kaido's going to be hit with that this time. That's a big, big shame. Germa with the 2500 fixed damage to 3 enemies, which is good. Bellamy is gone. We didn't want to deal with that. We're about to take so much damage from that Kaido. Our Kaido nearly got fully taken out, but our one is about to launch here, which is good. Can we get that to launch? We do. All right, how much damage are we going to be doing here? That was good damage. Unfortunately, not really doing any much in terms of KOing enemies, but still not too bad, all things considered. Enel's about to launch again, which is going to give a little bit of buffs to our side characters. Still not getting any KOs. We really need another special to launch here. His Queen is going to hurt like a truck. It's going to hurt. Oh, okay, so Kaido's down. We get Kalgara Nolan. It's really coming down to the wire here for our team. We need a good wave clear special right here. Roger is almost ready to go. Unfortunately, he's coming to launch, but he's not ready to go just yet, and this is going to hurt. Okay, we do get that, and Roger does avoid the special bind. That's beautiful. Kalgara Nolan, who are you targeting? Queen? Unfortunately, doesn't take him out. That is super frustrating, dude. We got the Germa. Oh, the Germa coming in with the sweep. Love to see it. Okay, this is good. So we got Neko and we got Lucy to deal with here, so this is fine. Everything is looking very, very good right now, dude. How crazy is this? I was not expecting this team to perform this well. This is absolutely insane, and of course, we have to get the KO with Enel. That, my friends, is impressive. That is extremely impressive to see a team like this deal with the quick team as it just did. That was phenomenal. That was very impressive. I am actually shocked at how good that was. Dude, what is this? Is this actually the new best team in Pirate Rumble? We'll have to wait and see, of course. When Ace vs. Akainu comes out, when the 7th anniversary Luffy comes out, Magellan, the quick team is going to be way too good to deal with. But I mean, right now, this is looking like a pretty strong team. And I mean, even with versus Akainu, and even if Magellan comes out, I do still think this team has a lot to really show for it, honestly. This is a fantastic looking team. I'm going to do a few cycles to find some powerful teams, and we'll come back with another team. Alright, so I found another team here, and this is another ultra defensive looking team. Lots of things to look out for, lots of defensive increase. We got Shanks' crew, Neko, we got Dofi in here as well, and his bench is looking absurdly strong. Sober Mask towards the end of a game, you know, once the time has been going for a while, is extremely dangerous, and you have to be very careful of enemy Sober Masks as the last unit on the bench, because as I said, you know, when they come on in those late stages of a game, they can completely wave clear your entire team. So you got to be very cautious of that. But let's see how things go here. What's the CT looking like? They have significant CT reduction, which is nice to see. So Enel is already launching. You love to see it. Doing a little bit of damage, get some buffing for our team. And who's going to be launching next? We're trying to look. Kaido just missed out. We've got Kalgara Nolan's going to be doing a bit of damage to us, which is going to hurt. Who's he targeting? He's going to target Roger. He doesn't do too much right now because of our increases to our defense at the moment, which is nice. The 2500 fixed is nice, paralyzing Young Dofi is always good to see as well. So the defense is going to be coming in from Shank's crew, not only from his special, but also his passive. Roger coming in and debuffing that defense that they just got, so you love to see that. Also, Law should be coming in right now too, and Kaido, hello. Boom, there we go. Calgara Nolan, say goodbye. Roger is also KO'd as well. And then we get the double KO with Law as well. Very, very impressive stuff. So luckily the time hasn't gone down too much. So Sober Mask shouldn't be too bad now that he's on the field. Got to deal with Ruth Rayleigh though. If he falls below 50%, I believe, he gives the enemy, or gives you the entire team like a defense and an attacking crease, something like that. So he can be kind of annoying. Defense reduction plus damage here is only targeting the Law, which is good for us. But unfortunately, with Whitebeard, that does go ahead and special bind our Germa 66. So that does kind of suck, but hey, it's fine. We're still doing things. Enel getting ready to launch again, and whenever Kaido comes back, he will be launching his special. So that is fantastic. That will probably end the game, unless if Roger does it. Boom, there we go. And Enel is going to be not launching his special quite yet, so yeah, it looks like Kaido is going to get the complete KO. That's awesome. And here he is. This is why we run this man on the team. Defense reduction and huge damage output. So with that, those are 3 games that they've just been showcasing how amazing the Sai Enel teams really can be. This unit has been a bunch of fun, not only in Pirate Rumble, but also in regular content as well. This unit is so much fun. So that is going to wrap up this video in its entirety today. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and hit the like button, leave your thoughts and opinions about the V2 Enel down below in the comment section, and if you guys want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.